I hope that you're feeling well, and it's so nice that you're here to keep me company, and I hope that I can just help you relax for a little bit. So in my last video, I put in the description a question: what kind of ASMR would you like to see? The reason that I'm saying that is that I don't know if people read the description or not, so I had to put in some options for ASMR. So I think I put, do you want to see more kind of just random chatting? Do you want to see more tapping and scratching? Like, just what kind of things would you like to see? I think on YouTube you can actually do a little kind of questionnaire voting thing, but you need a certain number of subscribers, which I don't have, so I couldn't do that. And a couple of people did comment, and also on a previous video about just random triggers, people had sort of said what kind of ones that they liked, so I thought I could kind of mash all the answers together and come up with something. So we're going to do a little bit of just chatting and random triggers and tapping and things, so I hope that it is useful for you to help you relax or just to distract your mind for a little bit. So we can just try some different ones together. I know that this glass was quite a popular one. I like it too. I don't know why, but sometimes I'm just sitting in this room. Obviously I just sit here by myself in this quiet room, and I find myself, just randomly scratching a glass. And I think, what am I doing with my life? But I find it fun and I enjoy it, so you know what, even if it's only like 2 or 3 people watching, then the 4 or 5 of us we can just hang out together, it's fine. I wanted to do some ASMR without this, I think in professional terminology it's called a dead cat. I don't know who came up with that name, but anyway, but this is really useful for keeping out some of the background noise. The only benefit when I don't use it is the ASMR sounds much clearer. It sounds much more crisp. So that's the only thing, so maybe I can try some without it, but then it does make the background noise quite loud. Maybe you want to see the up close. I really like that one too, it's good. I've got a Halloween candle, it's got pumpkins and it's orange. At the weekend I was trying to find some nice Halloween decorations because I love Halloween, but I don't know if it's just because maybe it sold out really quickly, or perhaps there wasn't that much there to begin with, but I couldn't find anything that I thought, no, I really want that, I really like it, so I didn't get anything apart from this candle. I don't even have a candle holder for this type of candle, so I'll need to improvise a little bit. But I wanted to get a autumn wreath, so there were some really nice ones online with lovely autumnal colours, the nice leaves, and kind of like, I think some of them had like pumpkins and stuff on them, but there were some really nice kind of simple ones with just leaves. I wanted to get one for my front door, but the weirdest thing happened to me during the week. Last week, let me get a different one. So, last week I came home and, well, I've got a really nice doormat outside my front door. I live in flats and I have on the window outside my door a kind of one of those reed diffusers, so it smells really nice. It was like a nice autumn one. And a nice doormat, so I have them outside my flat. And I came home and they both vanished, so somebody had taken my doormat and my reed diffuser. I have no idea why. And I know my neighbour, so I know it wasn't them, but what a strange thing to steal. So somebody had my doormat and my reed diffuser, and I thought, I don't really want to invest in a lovely autumn wreath if somebody's just going to come and take it, and so I've decided against that idea. I love this image, I love it. It's an owl. And the other side is really nice as well. I hope that you're doing okay. My sister is really poorly with COVID at the moment. I know that a lot of people I know have it again, even for the second time. So she's poorly. We don't. She lives in Scotland, so I don't see her, but we do talk every day. But she's one of these people that just never rests. She's always busy with work and things, and she gets really guilty when she's not at work and things. And I always say to her, well, you have to put your health first. Sometimes that's easier said than done, though, I know. But your body knows when it needs to rest, so the best thing you can do when you're poorly is just lots of fluids and lots of rest. So I hope that she's doing that. So look at this. Now I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest, but I will tell you what I use it for. I have really bad shoulder and neck pain in this side for a long time now, and I guess it comes from leaning over a computer all day, for many years. That's what I did, and it's just so tense, and I actually use this to sleep on at night. It's a spiky ball, but for some reason it really works, and I don't know if it's because the pain of that is worse than the pain of my shoulder, so it kind of detracts from that pain. But I put it underneath me when I go to bed and I just sleep on it, and it's really nice. So that's what I use it for, but I'm not actually sure. Maybe that is what it's for, I'm not sure. I think some people use tennis balls as well. That's quite useful. I think you can lean up against the wall and use a tennis ball to kind of get away the tension. I really need a massage or something, but every time I go for a massage I get really sick afterwards. So it kind of puts me off a little bit, and I think it's maybe just obviously all the toxins coming out. And if I got them regularly that probably would help, but yeah, it puts me off. It's quite nice just hanging out and chatting with you. My good old Korean flashcards. everybody that was studying and the teachers and things, they all said you're gonna hit a wall at some point and you're gonna lose motivation and you're gonna either want to give up or you're gonna have to push through and keep learning, and I have definitely hit that wall. I still absolutely love it, but I'm at the point where I'm not getting as much not feedback, but I'm not seeing what I'm learning coming back as quickly as I was at the start, and I'm getting a little frustrated at myself because I just feel like, oh my goodness, I'm never gonna learn this. I mean, I'll stick at it, but yeah, it's just that I've kind of plateaued, so I'm not really seeing any like improvement as much as I was at the start. 고양이 is cat. 고양이. There you go, you learned one word in Korean. I was having a clear out. I do them quite regularly, but just to get rid of old clothes and books and things, and it was reminding me of I'm going to tell you a story. So many years ago I lived in Barcelona and I had 2 suitcases. That's literally all I had, and everything in my life fit in 2 suitcases. Actually that's in quite a lot now, but they weren't big suitcases. And anyway, when I left Barcelona I was moving on to another country, and I got to the airport and I had paid for 2 luggages, 2 suitcases, or I thought I had, and I arrived at the airport in Barcelona and they said, yeah, you have 2 suitcases, but you've paid for empty suitcases. If you want to take stuff in them, you have to pay per kilo for everything that you want to take. So now you can imagine that only having 2 suitcases, I was only carrying with me like the essentials, like the stuff that I really, really needed or that I really, really loved. And so when they told me how much it was going to cost to actually take the stuff in the suitcases, I mean, it was into the hundreds of pounds, which I did not have, and I was travelling alone. I didn't have anyone to help me, so I could only afford to take 1 suitcase with me from Barcelona onto the next country. So at the airport I had to throw away, I mean, I was just in the lounge where all the people were sitting. I had to throw away a whole suitcase of stuff, and it was just absolutely gut-wrenching. So I had like lots of books that were important to me, all my art supplies, electrical stuff. I mean, just it was all stuff that I really needed or really, really loved, and I had to throw it out, and I had to just put it in the bins in the airport lounge. And the worst part of it was that there was people sitting in the lounge, and when they saw me putting everything in the bin, as soon as I left they just took it all out the bin. So not only did I have to get rid of the things that I really, really loved and that were so important to me at the time, I had to watch as other people just went and took them out the bin. So that was a really big life lesson for me, and I think from that point I just stopped being attached to stuff, because I'd had to get rid of things that were really important to me. So now, although I'm not saying I've not got a lot of stuff, I do have a lot of stuff now, but I'm not attached to it. The stuff that I have is stuff that I use all the time, or it's stuff that I really, really love. But I could leave tomorrow and not care, and that's what that experience did. I'm sure there's some sort of really obvious life lesson in there. I mean, materialistically, I can give up things really easily and not be attached to them, but emotionally I can't. So, and I'm not sure I'd want want to be that way with my emotions either, to just be dismissive. But yeah, once you've witnessed all your most prized possessions just being taken by other people, it's yeah, it makes you not be attached to things. I wonder if there's anything in this. No, there's not. Look at this little guy. Look, he's got no stresses. Look at him. I wanted to show you this. Look at this. You know that I love bugs and insects. Look. My sister got me this. Isn't it pretty? Look at the beetle. Look how pretty it is. It's almost too nice to use. My sister always finds the most incredible gifts. She is just one of those people that just like has the most thoughtful, unusual, one of a kind gifts, and she knows exactly like what I love. I don't even know where she finds these things. Okay, I don't actually know what this is. I got it because I liked all the colours. It's kind of like felt. It's felt all different colours. I think what it is for hot pots and pans, so they don't burn the surface. But I just liked it was nice and colourful. Oh, let me know if you like these triggers, okay? So, in case, no one saw a description of the last video, I want you to tell me what you want to hear. Because I'm learning, okay, so I think I've put up about maybe 20 videos. That sounds quite a lot. But I've only been doing this since summer, so I'm still learning about what I think sounds nice and what works, what doesn't work. So I appreciate your feedback always. This is the nice wood that smells like bonfire. I think I had this in my last video. I was thinking about regular dog who's called Teddy, and he's very, very old. But he's lovely. I love him so much. And he is a Maltese Terrier, I think Terrier. Yeah, so he's kind of a little small dog. And yeah, he's no trouble at all because he's too old really to do much. But we do like to go out for a little walk, and he loves lots of cuddles. But he is the sweetest natured little dog I've ever met. And he never barks, I've never heard him bark once in the whole time I've been looking after him. So I was thinking about him and then sort of comparing him to the neighbour's dog who just barks constantly. I don't know why dogs do that. I guess like for attention, or maybe they have anxiety or something, I don't know. Teddy has separation anxiety, which is why I look after him when his owners are at work, because he cries when he's by himself. He's just the sweetest soul. Oh, I love him. If you like abandoned places, like I do, this book is really fantastic. It's just called Abandoned Places, and the photographer is called, I'm reading on the back here, Henk van Rensbergen. So it says, Henk van Rensbergen is a Boeing 787 pilot who flies around the globe. While his crew rests at the swimming pool, he goes out to explore the abandoned places of the world. And then, yeah, I guess he takes photos of them. But this book, I really love photos of abandoned places. Like, they're so haunting. I love them. I'll try and show you some images from here, but there's some really beautiful ones. They've got old, the classic old hospitals and old fairgrounds and things like that. But there's some really creepy ones as well. 'Cause you know that I love the creepy things. Look at these ones. All the overgrown buildings. I think they're so beautiful. I think there's something really beautiful about the decay. Oh, here's one of a theatre. Maybe this could be a separate video because there's some really interesting stuff in here. If you like that sort of thing. I think this is like maybe it's like a dentist or something. Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean there's loads though. Abandoned, all sorts of abandoned places. I think it's another theatre, look. Anyway, I love stuff like that. So, if you like photos of abandoned places, I recommend this book. It's really good. I think that's just about it. That's all I've got. I've got one last thing here. So this was my sunglasses broke. So I bought a little kit to fix them. So it's got all the little bits that you need to fix sunglasses. Let's see if I can get anything out with these nails. So it's got the little bits that go at the side of the nose. It's got spare, I guess this is like arms maybe. And it's got loads of different screw sizes as well. Little nuts and bolts, and it's got a tiny little screwdriver in it. So, and there's some more little like kind of spacer things, and they're in these tiny little kind of like test tubes. So it's a little sunglasses repair kit. I did actually fix my sunglasses this way, so that was good. Like I try and repair stuff rather than buy it again. But my sunglasses weren't that expensive. Probably would have just been cheaper to just buy another pair, but I kind of like to reuse and recycle. So that's quite a handy little kit for glasses. I wear actual glasses as well for my eyesight, so hopefully it will come in useful. So I hope that has distracted you a little bit. Let me know what you like, and I'm happy just to chat and do random triggers and things with you. Maybe next time I'll try it without this on and get really, really up close and do tingly whispers and things. I can just do some more random stories for you. But I am sending you love